It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white.
Good morning everyone, my name's Lee, welcome back to another video. It's Sunday, 30th of March 2025. Today it's Rickmansworth Bus Running. So you join me on 165 022 and 165 027 in 22. This is the 0848 Chiltern Railway service from Elsborough Pathway to London Marlow. Just got on at Aylesbury. Going to take this to Rickmansworth. Nice short 40-minute run on this 165, and I'll see you when I get there. So as we just approach Amersham, I'll just explain what I'm doing. So today is the Rickmansworth Bus Running Day. This is a bus running day hosted by the Amersham District Motor Bus Society today, Sunday the 30th of March 2025, at Rickmansworth Station. So I'm on the train now, heading there now. Now we get there, and I'll have half an hour before my first heritage bus, GS13, on the 309 bus to First View in Chorleywood. Now, excuse me. The service itself it's been quite a simple day for me. Loads of bus rides, going to a lot of bus goes. I'll tell you which one later. Obviously, this is a bus running day. I've obviously picked a uniform. I've picked my Reaver one today. It's either that or my Red Rose one, so I thought I'll wear my Reaver one. Before I asked you, I'll sort my tie out in a sec, because I did feel a bit of a rush this morning when I left the house in Aylesbury. But we're just about to come into Amersham. The Fizzy Knitting's here now, so which means that we're all now on the tracks of the London Underground. GS13 said to go to do a feeder run from here in Amersham at 9:32, connecting from the one service, but I'm obviously not doing that because it's obviously stupid. I mean, it's only 9:10. It'd be easy for me to wait on stay on this train for another 10 minutes to stop at Chopfall and that's where I'm short. But yeah, but I'll see you when I get to
the next station is Amersham.
Just pulling into Rickmansworth now. We left Chorleywood a minute late, but that's okay because I've got like half an hour now before my first bus of the day through 309 towards Chorleywood, in the First View area of Chorleywood. I'm just pulling into Rickmansworth. There is actually delays on the Metropolitan line today because there's a points value at Aldgate, so which means that there's quite a few. When I saw the Metropolitan line train at Amersham, it was suggesting it was to terminate down Harrow on Hill, where this, which is the next stop for this train. This next stop is actually at Harrow on Hill. Obviously, Metropolitans do stop everywhere else. I have to run over to bus stop B, well A and B, but I've got my first bus A from stop B in about half an hour. Made it to Rickmansworth. Right, that's this time. Okay, made it to Rickmansworth. I've been here about 20 minutes or so. Just haven't had time to do voice thing. So everything is going to plan, it looks like, apart from maybe the first bus. There's a missing bus. GS17 is unable to attend. Don't know why. I think it's just mechanical problems. So yeah, but there's adjustments to GS13's duty. Now GS13 is actually going to be my first bus of the day, hopefully, if it's not going to be but it's going to be on the 309 bus, which is going to a place called First View in Chorleywood, which is 20 minutes down the road. Now normally Rickmansworth only gets Arriva Red Rose. We are in the land of Arriva, particularly Camel Hempstead, but also Harlow depot, because we've got the 724 and the 725, which is Stevenage depot. But the buses themselves, today we've got all the routes are running apart from well, there's a few that aren't running because they don't run Sunday normally, but we've got Red Rose running today because the W1 does come through here on a Sunday every hour, and maybe crossing up to Garston depot. We will be going to Garston later though, this afternoon, about 4 o'clock, but yeah, but now we're just going to wait for GS13 to turn up. It's coming from Amersham first, and then it will take me on the 309. So I'll see you when it gets here. So first bus is in for me, MXX313 again. Did you might have remember this bus if you watched the High Wycombe Running Day video from June last year. MXX313 was my first bus of the day, and again, it's the first bus of the day for me. And this is as for being the first trip part of on here today. Route 309 towards Chorleywood. Place called First View. We're just gonna wait for it to go. It's gonna go around the block first, so I'll just run over. But I will see you when I get on it. There's my first bus. Morning. Gonna have a nice sit on this lovely old GS again for like the third time. So this is GS13 MXX 1952 Guy Special. I Special. Owned by Peter Carter. One of his buses. I'm going to take this on the 309 bus towards a place called Chorleywood and a place called First View. I've been on this bus so many times, so it's a good little bus. This is my only one today on this bus. And my only time on the GS today. We are running a little late, so it should make a difference. Well, I'll see you. Let's see. Sorry. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how long. Quick puncture stop at First View Terminus in Northwood, in Chorleywood. Right, made it to First View. Just time for a photo stop, just on my photo. Lovely bus. Did get a bit stuck around Harrisgate, but that's a normal day. We did also do a diversion, we got lost. I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but we are running a few minutes late. But that's okay. I made sure I got a connection. But I'll just hop on the bus again and we'll get back. Got to about 8 minutes late, but that's okay. Connection is fine. My next bus. That's the one we wanted. Never mind. Right, we finally made it. And we're only 8 minutes late. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Back in Rickmansworth. About 10 minutes now before my next bus to Northwood. Okay, back in Rickmansworth now. We only arrived 8 minutes late. Not too bad. We were due at 10:51, so not too bad. Now my next bus is going to be an RF. Lazy Regal. 136 to be precise, and we're going to take it on the 309A, I think it was, to Northwood. Now I could get the Metropolitan, but I need contactless and I don't really want to use my contactless card. So, wait for the bus and I'll see you when it arrives. I've just been to Mr. Cartwright. If you don't know what this is all about, basically, I have this thing about the old bucket guides we used to have. So I've got 8 of them here. Okay, $7.50 it cost me. Cash only. That's okay. I've got £20 on me. So I'm like, what I'm going to do now is we'll wait for the... now, there's 2 ways to get to Northwood from here today. Normally there's only one, the Metropolitan line, but today there's a bus. And it's route 309. Again, now I've just been on the 309 just now. However, we're going to go and get the 309A now, which goes a slightly different way. And yeah, so we're going to be doing the 309A. It's going to take me to Northwood. Now Northwood, again, it's usually served only by the Metropolitan services, and only the Metropolitan line. And this will take me to Northwood, and then we go up on the 336B service to Little Missington. We should have a couple of minutes though in Little Missington, hopefully, if we're not running late. Obviously, GS13 was running about 10 minutes over. We only arrived 8 minutes late, which is correct. But I've got so many guides now. I mean, Peter is so good. It looks like my bus might have just arrived. I've got a green line RF MLL 523. I think this is RF. RF 136, which is my bus. It's going to take me on the 309A to Northwood. I'll see you on the bus.
There's another GS coming to back up.
Morning. This is RF 136. RF. Owned by the London Bus Company, in fact. Based in Essex. It's going to Northwood. So this is going to be an interesting run. I'll see you soon. So this is Northwood. There's a Metro line bus here, good. We're now going on to the 336B. We'll have to do a quick picture quickly. So we don't know how long here at Northwood because we're late. So yeah, so Northwood is a major part of London. So we are actually now in London technically. I'm in the London Borough of Hillingdon. So, but this is my only exception to the rule. I may be careful. But it's actually owned by the London Bus Company, a organisation that owns a number of these vehicles, and they use them on private hire and stuff like today, bus running days, and they also run that 339 bus to the Independent Ongar Steam Railway at Ongar. But this bus is lovely, green line, very good running for the 705, which this bus has been used to do back in the day. But now just leaving Northwood now, heading back to Rickmansworth, but this bus then carries on, and I'm staying on. I'm coming on up to where this bus terminates in Little Missington, which is interesting. So yeah, it's going to be a nice run. I mean, it was nice weather here. It's going to be a nice run back to North. To Rickmansworth and Little Missington. Back at Rickmansworth now. However, we're not getting off here. This bus carries on to Little Missington. We'll go to Little Missington. Why not? Why not? Health Commissioner's gone. Mile Branch just turned. Don't mind it. What is this? Oh, 146. Heading up to Little 336B.
I'm aware of it.
Might show you around. and I'll see you when we get to Little Missington. Made it to Little Missington. There's the bus. Again, lovely. Right, this is the red line. The bus terminates. We're now going back to Rickmansworth. Okay, Little Missington. So it's so hot, so I've put my coat on. It's on the bus on the way. But yeah, Little Missington gets one bus a day in each direction. It's currently by ready, but it's now going to go to Carousel bus. So we are now technically in Carousel country. But yeah, we're due out. Going to head back home and head back to Rickmansworth. We're going to take this just back to Rickmansworth. This bus carries on to the northwards. So we're going to go and take this back to Rickmansworth, and then I'll have a connection to make about half an hour connection at Rickmansworth to Harefield. Right, back on the bus now. So we're just going to go now back to Rickmansworth. Next bus for me, I think it's the 309 again, but this time we're going to Harefield, if I remember rightly. I'll probably say, but I think it's Harefield next. We have about half an hour to make the connection. So we get in, half an hour, we're at lunch, and go and get some more time. So I'll be reading along the way. So here, picked up a few people in Amersham. So yeah, I'll just read one of them now. This one here. November 2008, Shorts and South Boat Club. Quite an interesting artist. I mean, I've got an old one, 2005 as well. I'll see you when we get to Rickmansworth. Coming back into Rickmansworth. That was a nice little run already, 2 minutes there. We bypassed Janie's on purpose. Again, I don't know what to see him. Thank you very much. Back in Rickmansworth. It's time for... Right. I'll go in a minute because I've just seen Dan. Right, back in Rickmansworth now. And I've just noticed on the board at the marquee, GS13's broken down. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. GS13 has broken down. Thank God I've been on it today. But yeah, my next bus is ain't for another half an hour. However, I'm going to go somewhere different now. We're going back into London actually. Back to the London part of Hillingdon. And particularly Harefield at the King's Arms. Now, Harefield, generally speaking, doesn't get that good for bus service anymore. It only gets the U9 with Transport UK. So yeah, as E7RRT just goes past on the W1 with red rose. Duh. Yeah, I know. Now the reason why I've actually left the area is because it's actually lunchtime. I mean, it's 1:20. And my bus is at 13:55, so I've got about half an hour. So I'm just going to walk into the town to see if there's somewhere to have lunch. And then I might go back to Peter and buy some more time to myself. Because I just realised that I bought so many Wickham ones and not many Aylesbury ones. So that was a dumb move for me. However, I still got about 15. I still got about £12 left. And there's a cash point in Rickmansworth as well, so I could go and get some money out if I have to. And there's one, I believe, at the station as well, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so I'm just going to get my lunch. I think there's a Wenzel's here, so I might just go to Wenzel's. And I'll see you when I get off my next bus, which is T792. Hopefully T792. On route 309, I think it is. 309 or 309A, one of the two. To Airfield. Yeah, just before my lunch, so it's been Starbucks and one of the market stores, Flavours of Vineyard to be precise, and you might recognise that if you know me. If you know me, if you've seen me around Aylesbury on a Friday, you'll know I actually go to Flavours of Vineyard. Yeah, it's a market store. It's here today in Rickmansworth. So, brilliant. 3 vegetables, 3 rolls for me. And a bottle of water and a gingerbread man from Starbucks. I mean, he only charges £6. But it's a lovely guy. He's not actually expecting me here today. I might make a pilgrimage to come to Rickmansworth every Sunday. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. But yeah, just got about 20 minutes before my next bus to Harefield on T792. I'm going to be on T792 later in the day. It's going to Harefield, but unfortunately my plan has had to be scuppered a little bit because I think GS13 was meant to be doing my 336A for the Langwater area, so I might have to cancel that now because that's broken down unexpectedly. So it means I now have no other choice but to do another bus. Except I'm not going to. I'm going to do one from. Just going to wait for the bus at Rickmansworth for the bus to go back to where I was last going, which is Watford. So we're going into Hertfordshire, but in particular Watford, and to the bus garage at Garston on T792 again. So I am still going to do Harefield. That's still going ahead. But yeah, I'll see you when I get on the bus. Okay, I had my lunch. Now just going to wait now for T792 to turn up. Hasn't turned up yet. It's going to take me to Harefield. Still haven't checked the number. I'll have a look in a sec on my phone. But we're going to be doing this on the Harefield run. Take that to Harefield and back, and then head to. Originally I was going to do Langwater, but I think Langwater might have to wait for another day now. Unfortunately, it is a one-off day, so I might wait until the 17:19. There is one GS run at 16:44, but that might intercede chances of the connection if my bus is running late from Watford. So I'm not going to do that because there's a 3-minute connection. That's going to be insane. But yeah, but the bus is due any minute now, and I'll see you when the bus arrives. Right, change plan. T796 hasn't turned up. It was due about 3 minutes ago. Still not here. So I might change the plan slightly. If it doesn't arrive within the next 10 minutes, then I won't bother with Harefield. I'll just go to Watford, but that's not for another hour or so. So I might find a way to pass the time. Maybe go on the early GS's to Langwater. But the problem is that it is running quite late. Apparently there's dropping trips left, right, and centre because apparently there's problems. One of the GS3 GS's are not available. And those being 67, 17 and 13. 13 was meant to be doing 336As and 67 and something. Which does mean that there is a slight predicament going around about what's going on. But yeah, but there's 3 GSs that have broken down, and there's the early vehicles that have actually broken down. So, so what I've chosen to do is hairfill this off, and what I'm just going to do is I'm going to kill an extra hour here in Rickmansworth, unless I find an idea that I can do quickly, and then wait for the 3 to 1 service to gas and gap. But for now, my gingerbread coffee sort of thing from Starbucks. And I'll see you when I have an update. Okay, change plans. Still in Rickmansworth. I've made a decision. Unfortunately, there has been a bit of an issue going around with the Metropolitan line all day. And it turns out that there's severe delays on the Metropolitan due to that. Because there's been was a point failure earlier today in Allgate, and as by the looks of things, it's still not rectified. So what I've chosen to do is my plan has had to be scrapped. Unfortunately, I'm now having to go home early back to Aylesbury because I have it also means I can actually make a connection in Aylesbury, because this is the thing. I could. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the 15:19 train home back to Aylesbury. It's going to Vale Parkway, but I'll take it to Aylesbury. But firstly, I'm just going into town again because I've already spent my £20. Now, if you don't know, I reserved £20 just the other day. I've got nothing in my bank account to actually use card, but if it's for Peter, then I'll have to pay cash. So I'm just going to walk into the town. I'm just going to walk into the town. I'm going to wait for the 15:19 train home. I'll get back to Aylesbury about 5 to 3, 4, and then I'll just get the 16:20 on route 10 back home. Trouble is, I don't know what bus it is first. But first, I'm just going to go back into town and go and get another drink. I'm just going to walk back into town and go and get a drink. That's something I need to do. But the plans might have changed again. But at the moment, as things stands, I am going back home. Back to Aylesbury. Metropolitan's just turned up. The thing is in Amersham though, so I could get it to Amersham, but then I'll have to wait about 10 minutes at. But then I'll have to wait like 10 minutes at Amersham for the John service, unless I head down to Watford on 3 to 1 or 336 or something, and go to. And just get a 501 back. Trouble is that they're at the hour, and I don't know how long it's going to take. But I'll see you when I get an update. Okay, right, that's the end of my day. It's 3:30. I'm 20 to 4. I'm not doing Watford. Sorry. I mean, I've done a couple of buses. It's been a good day. Absolute brilliant day. Now, because of that, I'm actually going to be leaving an hour earlier. Which is fantastic. It means I can actually get a connection available at Aylesbury for a 10. Second to last one of the day. I'm just going to get the 6:15:49 back to Ellsbury Parkway, get off at Ellsbury, and then head home from there. Because everything starts to wound down now. So but first I have to get £20. I'm going to be very generous here to Peter here. I'm being very generous to Peter here. Oh, no lack of water, no water, this is fine, I guess. But yeah, you won't see me get it on the train. I'll end it here. I'm going to end it here in Rickmansworth. So thank you very much for watching. I'll pass to you in the studio. Conclude this video and a quick review of the Rickmansworth Bus Running Day. So on Sunday the 30th of March 2025, the Amersham District Motor Bus Society organised the Rickmansworth Bus Running Day. On this day in 2025, Classic Buses recreated some old London country bus routes that in the Rickmansworth, Uxbridge, Watford areas to places like Harefield, Langwater Village, Little Missenden and much more. There were a few mishaps, like a couple of missing buses on the 336A and some breakdowns. However, overall it was a success. Note though, not every place nowadays has a regular bus service, unlike some places. So routes to the places that I went to, started with First View. That is now covered by the R2 bus run by Red Eagle buses, owned by Red Group, that runs to Rickmansworth on one return trip per day. For Northwood, many routes do go to Northwood. It is a part of London. It's in the London Borough of Hillingdon. Most routes in the Northwood area are operated by Metroline. First Bus, which is the new name for the RATP operation, and Red Rose Travel, who run two services into Northwood and Manford and Hospital, which is nearby to run from Watford. However, there is no longer a direct bus to Rickmansworth anymore. Your best bet is Metropolitan Line. For Little Missenden, that is now covered only by the 177, which at the time of the event was run by Red Eagle buses. However, this has now been taken over by Carousel Bus, and this only runs on a Tuesday and a Thursday with one return trip to and from Cheshire. As because of that, there is no longer a direct bus to Rickmansworth. Your best bet for that is to get to Great Missenden or to Amersham and getting the Metropolitan Line from Amersham or the Chiltern Railway service from Great Missenden. But thank you very much for watching this video. If you do enjoy this stuff, please like, comment and subscribe. I really enjoyed my day at the Rickmansworth Bus Running Day. Pictures and what I got at the event is coming up. If you want to know, my next bus event will be at Showbus at the Buckinghamshire Railway Centre in Quayton, just outside of Aylesbury, on Sunday the 13th of July. I will make notes of this and I will give you more information nearer the time. But thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned for what I got and the photos from the day in a moment. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video I make. Okay, so it's time to see what I got at the Rickmansworth Bus Running Day. So let's begin. So there's quite a bit, so let's get going. So the first item I got was this fridge magnet from the 19th running day in September 2007 with RML 2440 of the picture. Next up is the photos. Here's the photos. I won't show you them. Just some photos. Next up is this old London transport map for the Country Bus and Green Line map from 1960. Brilliant little map. If I show you inside quickly. As you can see, it shows I'll just show you the map of the country area, of this central area. It has a map of the country area. I've just dropped it. Which I won't show you because we'll be here all day otherwise. But it also shows the information about the Green Line network and also with the bus services. Next up is the timetables. So with this one, Johnson's Ramblers buses that you used to have in Hertfordshire. This is from 2007, showing about the 343, Whipsnade, St Albans, and the 327, which was run by Centre Bus at the time, to Tring, both on a Sunday. That was from 2007. Then we got this older Reaver timetable from 2002 for the 275 service from High Wycombe to Oxford. Then we got the old guys, starting with the newest, with this North Buckinghamshire guys from November 2012. This is the newest style. As you can see, it shows the company name and stuff. Brilliant guys these were. And then we've got the South Bucks guide. I've got two of these. These are from June 2012. London Buckinghamshire County Council guides for South Bucks. Got two of those. Then we got the South Buckinghamshire guide from July 2011. In the old style, as you can see, which had it in this style here. Then we have the Chiltern South Bucks guide from November 2010, which again had it in the old style. And then the Wycombe District guide, a bit battered, I know, but well, from April 2010. Again, it's in the old style. Then the Elsbeville guide here from February 2010. I already had one of these, but I've just got a second one now. And then I've got another one of the Chiltern South Bucks guide, this time from September 2009. Again, same style. Obviously, this was during the time of the Tiger Line network in Amersham. Then another Wycombe District guide, this time from June 2009. Then the Chiltern South Bucks guide from November 2008. This has been in a different style to usual, with it slightly thinner. And then we got two High Wycombe guides. First one from September 2006 in the newer style. And then we got the older style here from 2000, same year, but January 2006. That was September when Eden bus station opened. This is when the old bus station was still around. Then we got this September 2005 edition of the Buckinghamshire Guide, which is a guide that showed all the services in Buckinghamshire, as you can see in the old style. This is pertinent for a guide that I already had, which is this. This is a guide that I already had. This is the map and guide from 2004, which is the one that I already had in my collection. And then I've got a High Wycombe guide from August 2005. Then the Wycombe South Bucks guide from July 2004, which again in the old style, as you can see. We had obviously back then we had other operators like Jason Tours, Turner's minibuses were still around at that time. Then we got this North Hertfordshire guide from 1984, and then a Central Hertfordshire guide again from 1984. And then we've got this London Country Northwest guide from 1977, which I already had one of these, but I've got another one now. And finally, this one here from 1971 for the High Wycombe area. Altogether, all of this cost me exactly £30. It was a brilliant day, apart from all the mishaps as you saw. But if you do enjoy this sort of stuff, please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for all the photos. But until then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm Hank. Goodbye.